ideally supposed to give us 4300, not 4325. It's supposed to give us 4300 because we're having an extra 25. Please take note. So I will now quote the formula now. Standard deviation with square root of f minus f into s minus s bar square over summation f. So what is the value of summation f into s minus s bar square? Is 4300. If you go by the, without the mistake, ought to be 4300. But let's go with this mistake. We are having 4325. So in place of that, I'm having 4325 over summation f, which is 10. So if you use this one number to divide 10, again, it's going to give you square root of 432.5. And what is the square root of that? It's giving us 20.8. So you can resolve it later and get the appropriate value for the standard deviation. But sometimes they can ask you to find the variance. The variance is the same formula for standard deviation, but the difference here, it doesn't have a square root. In case you want to look for the variance is also part of measure of dispersion. It's the same formula, but without square root. That's how you determine your variance. So if you happen to the variance, the answer ought to be just be 432.5. Without square root, that's the value of the variance. Please display the next column. The next this question to Roman figure 3. Yes. Question 3 says we should transform the first 5 score to t-score. Now, you cannot find t-score without your z-score. No z-score, no t-score. So the t-score is a product of the z-score. So what is the mathematical expression for t-score? T-score is written as 50 plus 10z. And who is z? Z is the z-score. And what is the formula for the z-score? Is s minus s bar over standard deviation. Remember, this is the symbol for standard deviation. X minus s bar divided by standard deviation. But the question says we should find the t-score for the first 5 values. Well, who has the first 5 values given to us from the data? It's 40, 50, 80, 60, and 30. Those are the first 5 values given to us. So that is why I wrote it there. First 5 numbers are 40, 50, 80, 60, and 30. So what is my z-score now? Is s minus s bar over standard deviation. If you substitute it in place of the t-score, remember our t-score is 50 plus 10z. So anywhere I see z, I'm putting s minus s bar divided by standard deviation. That is why the formula for the t-score now becomes 50 plus 10 into s minus s bar divided by standard deviation. So what's the first value of x, which is the first score, is 40. What's our s bar? Is 55. And what the standard deviation calculated is 20.80. So these are the data we use to calculate your t-score. So I will substitute them now into the mathematical expression for t-score. So for s equals to 40, my s bar is 55, my standard deviation is 20.8. If I do that, I'm going to have 50 plus 10 into my x now, which is 40, minus 55 divided by 20.8. So if I simplify, 40 minus 55, you give us minus 15. So I will also write 50 plus minus 15 divided by 20.8. So if 10 should multiply 15, you give you minus 150. Divide by 20.8, that's why it will give you minus 7.21. So if you subtract 50 from 7.21, so subtract 7.21 from 50, you are going to have 42.79. That is the t-score for the first score given to us, which is 40. I will do the same to the second score there, which is 50. So this time around, for 50 now, you can see there, for 50, what's our t-score? In the same mathematical formula, we put in the same thing, the same formula, 50 plus 10 into 50 minus 55 divided by 20.8. So if you subtract 50 from 55, 55 from 50, you're going to give you minus 5, times 10, we give you minus 50, divided by 20.8, then you subtract 50 from it, you're going to have 47.59. So who's the test score there? 80. I wrote for 80. So I will have 50 plus 10 into 80 minus 55 divided by 20.8. If you simplify it, the way we simplify the first one, we are going to have 62.05. The next score is 60. I also calculate the t-score for 60. I will do the same for 30. So at the end of the day, you are going to draw a table for the original score and the t-score. So original score started from 40 to 30. Start from 30 to 40 to 30. So original score is 40. Use my t-score there, 42.79. You also write the next values. The next value is 50. What's the t-score there? It's 47.59. Therefore, 80, what's your t-score? 62.05. That is how you create a table for the original score and the t-score. But in some questions, they can ask you to find just the z-score. It's not all the time they ask you to find t-score. They can just ask you to find the z-score. And what is the z-score? The formula is there. S minus S bar divided by standard deviation. So this is how to integrate from measure of central tendency to measure of dispersion. What connects central tendency and dispersion is the mean of the scores. So that is the solution to this question. Although I made a mistake, like I said, I solved the question in a hurry without taking proper precautions. So sorry about that. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask. Or if you have any area of interest to you also, you can also let us know. I will solve it and we'll also come here to discuss it.
Okay. Thank you very much for the wonderful lecture. I believe it's should be clear, but I believe a lot of people will have questions.
So if you have questions, you can go ahead and
ask. Before you ask your question, for those who are not following us on YouTube, if you check the chat, you see the YouTube channel there. So please kindly just click the subscribe button and turn on your notifications, because we'll be having lots of this kind of classes often. So if you have any question, I think I'll also send our email address. If you have any question, you can even email it to us. So then I'll still drop the link to the Facebook also. So go ahead with your questions. At least we've been able to look at 4 key aspects of statistics today. Yesterday it was PMR rank. So today t-score, z-score, measure of central tendency. I think I displayed it earlier. Yeah, these are the topics: measure of central tendency, measure of dispersion, z-score, t-score. So, questions?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Lisa. Honestly, I will just follow you now, nodding my head. But if you say I should do it now, I cannot even do anything. I don't know. Be clear.
Okay. See, let me come in.
Okay, sir.
The most important thing is this. It's like if you are asked to look for something, if you don't know what you are looking for, there's no way you can find that thing, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So if you are asked to find mean or average, the question you should ask yourself: what are the data that make an expression to be mean? Or what are the data that make a variable to become mean? And what is that data is the formula. The formula is what will give you a guide to the solution. So without the formula, you can't get the solution. So the first thing first you must know is the mathematical expression for mean. So what is mean? The formula is summation fx over summation f. That is the formula of calculating mean. Summation fx over summation f. That thing there that look like E, they call it sigma, we represent sum. You are summing all the fx. You are summing all the f. So now I know that I need two things. What are the two things I need? I need s and I need f and I need fx. Without these three data, I cannot find me. You need x, you need f, and you need fx. I don't know if you are getting it.
Yes, that summation there, I think, is total, right?
Yeah, so I'm working based on the formula. I know the formula now. I know the direction now. The formula is my direction. So what do I need from the formula? I need f, I need x, and I need fx. So who is the x? The x is the scores given to us from the question, starting from minus. Starting from. Let me get the right values. Starting from 40 to 90. Starting from 40 to 90. But before you start, it's very imperative you arrange it in ascending order, starting from the least value to the highest value. So the score given to us is this: the first 40, 50, 80, 30, 25, 90, 75, 40, and 60. Who is the least among them? Is 25. That's why in the place of x now, I have 25. Then you ask yourself, how many times 25 appear in the whole data given to us? Just once. So that's why the frequency becomes 1. So you go to the next highest value after 25. And who is that? 30. You ask yourself, how many times does 30 appear in the data given to us? It's 1. The frequency becomes 1. Then what's the next highest value after 30? It's simply 40. How many times does 40 appear in the data given to us? It's 2. That's why in place of 40, I'm putting 2 there, because 40 appeared 2 times from the raw data. Then I'll go to the next one, 50. How many times does 50 appear? It's 1. How many times does 60 appear? Is 2. 75 is 1. 80 is 1. 90 is 1. So I've gotten my f, I've gotten my x. But without fx, I cannot calculate mean. Because the mean the formula is what's giving us the direction. But what we need in our table. What do I need in my table is the formula. The formula will also have fx. So who is the f there? Is the frequency. Who is the x? Is the score. Fs meaning frequency is multiplying the score. That's fs. Frequency is multiplying the score. So 1 times 25 will give you 25. 1 times 30 will give you 30. 2 times 40 will give you 80. 1 times 50 will give you 50. 2 times 60 will give you 120. 1 times 75 will give you 75. 1 times 80 will give you 80. 1 times 90 will give you 90. So these are the data I need to calculate mean. So now I've gotten my f, I've gotten my x, I've gotten my fx. I will now sum it. That's the expression there, summation f of x. That means I will add 25 to 30 to 80 to 50 to 120 to 75 to 80 to 90. If you sum everything up with a calculator, you should be able to have 550. Then the same is also true by summing the entire frequency. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. If you do that, we give you 10. So with that taken, I will now impute them into the mathematical formula, which is summation f of x over summation f. So anywhere I see summation f of x, I'm substituting 550. Anywhere I see summation f, I'm substituting 10. So that's why we are now having 550 divided by 10. So if you use your calculator to do that, it should give you 55 as your mean. So question 1 has been answered with this data. Then question number 2 says we should find the standard deviation. So if I don't know the formula for standard deviation, there's no way I can find standard deviation. So the question I should ask myself, what is the formula for standard deviation? Standard deviation, which is xd, that is the symbol for standard deviation. Formula is square root summation f into s minus s bar bracket close all squared over summation f. That means this formula now will give me will now tell me what I need in my table. So from the formula now, you can see we have x minus s bar. For that reason, I will create a column for x minus x bar. And who is the x is the score. Who is the s bar is the mean. What is the first score there? Is 25. What's our mean calculated? Is 55. So all you need to do is to say 25 minus 55. That will give us minus 30. So I also do the same to 30. 30 minus 55 give you minus 25. I'll do the same to 40. 40 minus 55 give you minus 15. So you do it like that continually to the last number. But that is not all. Because if you go back to the formula, it said s minus s bar all squared. That means I need to square the value for s minus s bar. I need to square them. So what's the first value for s minus s bar there? It's minus 30. So therefore, I will create a column for s minus s bar squared. So that's the column for it. S minus s bar squared. That means I will square all these values. So if I square minus 30, I have minus 900. If I square minus 25, I have 625. If I square minus 15, I have 225. If I square minus 5, I have 25. If I square 5, 25, 20, 400, 25, 625, 35 is 1. That's not the column for x minus s bar or squared. But let's also go back to the formula. The formula says f into s minus s bar squared. That means I need to use the frequency to multiply each of the x minus s bar squared. And what's the first frequency we have there is 1. 1 times 900 will give you 900. What's the next frequency is also 1. 1 times 625 will give you 625. What's the next frequency is 2. 2 times 225 will give you 450. What's the next frequency is 1. 1 times 25 will give you 25. Like I said, this is where I made a mistake. That place ought to be 25, not 50. Then 2 times 25 will give you 50. 1 times 400 will give you 400. 1 times 625 will give you 625. 1 times 1225 will give you 1225. So which is the summation f into s minus s bar squared. So if you sum it, we are going to have 4325 according to this data we have. But if you go through the correct data, it ought to be 4320.
Okay, I think our instructor has some network issue. But so far, I hope we're following.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are following.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Please, I have a question, ma'am.
I have a question, please.
Just wait. You will join soon.
No, not about the statistics, but a general question about
Okay.
this
So as
the exams.
I was saying.
Okay, maybe let him just one.
Calculate.
What year are we treating, please?
I will drop.
So it's 2019 question 4.
2019. I think.
Yes.
Are you on the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I think that's why I joined this Zoom.
Okay.
2019 question 4.
I will send the.
Or if you have the recording, you can drop the recording. I don't know if it will be. I just joined anyway.
Okay, no problem. I'll send the question. Let me even send it to the group chat. I'll send it.
And also yesterday question, we are still expecting.
I sent it now. I sent it. But I dropped a Google form for you guys. Just fill it. I'll send the link to all this to your. I think I said when you're filling the form, put your WhatsApp number. So
Maybe we should. I don't know how to. Maybe we can. Maybe we can have a timetable on how to go about this our classes because of clashes.
Okay, it's
No, we're
classing.
having a human relation.
Okay.
I don't know where that is going to be holding, but I think if you don't get a timetable and then as in understand ourselves on how to get about the division classes, it may clash and then we may not be able to benefit that much.
Mazimali,
But
okay, no problem.
if
Well,
that happens,
I think for now we'll just be doing it around 8:30. Before your exams is on when? On Friday, right? On Saturday, right?
no, I have two on Saturday. This and the Edu 821 and Eda 821.
Okay, no problem. So we've for these statistics we've done lots of videos too for you guys. We've done mean, median, and mode for group data. While the class is going on, I will also be dropping them on the group chat. So
Look, please,
I'll drop my phone number too. You can also private chat me.
Hello, please, is it possible to drop this solution in the chat?
Thank you.
The solutions.
But you have to follow it because there's a little
Yes, we'll follow it. Just
so
like
if we can't send this out now because if you are not part of the class, if you see it somewhere, it's you know that there's a little error on it. So maybe it's the corrected one that we'll send to you. So while you are in the class now, we've seen that okay, a place that there's
we'll definitely use our calculator. Just what we need is the formula and way to do it. Then because the number might not be the same in the exam.
Yes, of course. It might not be the same.
That's what
we'll also try and do maybe a step-by-step.
The most important thing is the formula.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Please, so we need the formula.
All of them. Of course, you have to bring calculator.
Yes, calculator will be allowed for statistics exam.
It's allowed. We can bring scientific calculator.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Even the wire concept is scientific.
Yes.
If it's not too much to ask, like this 219 now, I know that you guys already have the complete solution. If you can drop those solutions for us, it will make it easier for us to revise before the exam. Like in the chat.
We should start solving it. Well, you go and watch the videos now. We've done lots.
No, you've already.
Have you seen the videos that we've done already?
Yes, I've seen. So I've already subscribed to your YouTube channel. I'm just saying, like a quick guide that will help us. Like some of us that have 2 papers that day, that when we come out, we'll just look at these things and draft.
We'll look into that. So,
I'm already subscribed to your YouTube channel.
Formulas, please. Some of us are just trying to know it, of course.
Because that's the most important thing, the formula. Once you know the formula, other things at least you use your calculator and be fixing the numbers.
Well, it's not same for everybody.
Exactly. So if you can know the formula, it will guide you a lot.
It will guide you a lot. But you need to know the tricks involved.
Of what you need to create in your team. It will tell you, okay, I need this column, I need this value, I need this value.
Yes,
it will guide you to what to create.
Madam, is it Mary? Mary, you have something to tell us?
Yes, ma. Good evening, ma.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
Please, I noticed the column, I think that should be the last column. I noticed there is a little mistake there. I don't know, maybe he has noticed it. When we are calculating for F, so F into X minus me square.
Which one? Is it this screen, this page
last
I'm
column
displaying, or the second one?
Yes, this one you displayed.
Okay.
Yes,
the last column there.
He has acknowledged it.
Okay, he has acknowledged it. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Okay. All right, that's all now.
Okay.
Sorry, ma. In the last solution solved, under the original table, the original score and the T-score, do we only have 40? You only put 40 and 42.
No, I put 40, but if you want to do it, I didn't have enough space. That's why I stop at 40. But you put on the entire score. 40. Yes, the first 5 score. That's what you put there.
Oh, okay.
There was not enough space. That's why I stopped there. But
Okay.
ideally, you ought to put the first 5 score and their T scores.
Okay. With the solution.
No, just the T score and the original score. The solution is the solution. The solution you need solution to create the table. You have your scores already. You're looking for the T score. So you put the score, original score, and the T score in 2 different columns.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Please. Is there no consideration for ordering the numbers before you pick your first 5, or is this just the way it came from the question? Or do one need to order it first before you now pick the first 5?
The question specified that you pick the first 5. That's what the question says. It said, transform the first 5 of the T scores, of the scores to T score. So who are the first 5 there? 40, 50, 80, 60, and 30. So that's what you are asked to transform into the T score. So they requested for the first 5 value. So the value they requested for that is value we use. So you don't personally pick anyone by yourself. It's what they ask of you. That's what you use.
All right, sir. Okay.
So I'm open to questions. If you have any questions, you may ask.
Okay, sir. You were still going through the
explanation, right?
The workout before you went off. Yes.
Please, moderator, you can take it back to the solution.
Okay, let me do that. Here? Are we here or we are in the second one?
Yeah. So, hello, if you can hear me. I'm creating the table. Okay, I'm creating the table based on the data I have in the formula. So, this sigma there, it shouldn't confuse you. It's just to represent sum. That sigma you are seeing there is just a sum. So don't let it be like it's part of the formula. It's not part of the formula. It's just that it shows that I sum on the number. So what I need in the formula is f into s minus s bar all squared over f. So my table now will contain s minus s bar. My table will contain s minus s bar squared. My table will contain f into s minus s bar squared, because I need these 3 data. So who are the x? The s are the score. Who is the s bar? Is the mean. So you say 25 minus, which is the x, minus x bar, which is my s bar, 55. 25 minus 55 will give you minus 30. 30 minus 55 give you minus 25. 40 minus 55 give you minus 15. You do it like that continually till you get to 90. Then in the formula, I say I should square the s minus s bar. That means I'm to square the values I have here. So I have to create a column of s minus s bar squared. So if I square minus 30, it will give him 900. Like I said earlier, before you square, make sure you put it in brackets. If you don't put it in brackets, you're going to have a negative 900, which automatically affects the entire answer. So always put it in bracket before you square. There's a bracket in your calculator. Put the value in bracket before you square. So if you square minus 30, it will give you 900. Minus 25 will give you 625. Minus 15 will give you 225. Minus 5 will give you 25. 5 is 25. You square all the numbers like that to the end. 35 is 1225. Then in the formula, I also have f into s minus s bar squared. That means the frequency now is multiplying s minus s bar squared. So who is the first frequency there is 1. Who is my s minus s bar squared is 900. So it's simply 1 times 900. That will give us 900. I'll do the same thing to the next one. 1 times 625 will give us 625. 2 times 225 will give us 450. 1 times 25 will give you 25, not 50. Like I said earlier, there's error there. 2 times 25 will give you 50. 1 times 400 will give you 400. 1 times 625 will give you 625. 1 times 1225 will give you 1225. Then, if I sum everything together, that's the expression I wrote there. Summation now. F into S minus S bar squared. So it gave us 4325. But if you go by the correct value, it's supposed to give you 4300. So you can try it out on your own later. So I'll now put the data now into the expression, into the formula. So in place, whenever I see summation F into S minus S bar squared, I'm putting 4325. That's why I'm having 4325 on the numerator. Summation F is 10 divided by 10. So 4325 divided by 10 will give you 432.5. If you use a calculator to press the square root, it just give you 20.80. Then, like I said earlier, sometimes you can also be asked to find the variance. The variance is the same formula, but without square root. The variance is the same mathematical formula, but this time around it doesn't have a square root. So if you have to find the variance, you ought to just give you 432.5. That's what the variance ought to just give to you without the square root. But when you put standard deviation, you put square root, and the value will be 20.8. So I don't know if the explanation is clear to you, man. Maybe I see summation. Hello, is it clear to you, ma'am?
It's clear. It's clear so far, sir. But the Z-score aspect is the aspect that I'm confused.
Okay, so moderator, take it to the Z-score, not the Z-score.
Excuse me, sir. Can I quickly ask a question just before you move from this one?
Oh, all right. You can do that.
Sir, you mentioned that the mean is also called the average. Is it also the same thing?
Yes.
The arithmetic mean? Is that also the same question?
Yeah, it's also the same thing as arithmetic mean. The same thing as arithmetic mean. So the formula remains the same. Summation f of x over summation f. Mean is the same thing as arithmetic mean or average. It's the same thing. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. So instead we should calculate the t-score. So there's a mathematical expression, like I said, everything about this course is all about formula. So if you know the formula, it will go a long way to guide you to the answer. The formula is like a guide. So what is the formula for t-score? Is 50 plus 10z. Where z is our z-score or z-score. And what is the z-score? It's s minus s bar divided by standard deviation. So without the z-score, there's no way we can calculate the t-score. So who are the first 5 scores given to us from the question? 40, 50, 80, 60, and 30. So I'm going to calculate the t-score or the z-score for each of the scores given to us, starting with 40. But I put the two formulas together, both the t-score and the z-score, I put it together. Remember, the t-score says 50 plus 10z. And what's my z? S minus S bar over standard deviation. So if you substitute this z in place of z in the t-score, the formula becomes, or t-score becomes 50 plus 10 into the z. What's the value of z now? S minus S bar divided by standard deviation. So what's my first x there? The first score there is 40. What is the S bar we calculated for? 55. What is the standard deviation we calculated for? Is 20.80. So these are the data that we use to calculate the first t-score. So if I should do that, I'm having 50 plus 10 into 40. The score now is 40. In place of x, I'm putting 40 minus, in place of x bar now, which is the mean, I'm putting 55. Divide, in place of standard deviation, I'm putting 20.8. So all you need to do is to simplify what you have. 40 minus 55 will give you minus 15. But before then, I will write my 50 plus 10 into minus 15 divided by 20.8. So this time we multiply minus 15 to give you minus 150. Divide by 20.8 will give you 7.21. So 50 minus 7.21 will give you 42.79. That is the first T-score for the first score, which is 40. So I also go for who's the next score is 50. That's why I wrote there for 50. What is my T-score? Remember, we have an established formula already. 50 plus 10 into S minus X bar over standard deviation. So I will use that formula all through the process for each score. So for 50, I'm having 50 plus 10 into the score now is 50 this time. My S bar is 55 divided by 20.8. So if you use your calculator to simplify, the way we simplified the first one, you are going to have 47.59. So who's the next score? 80. I will put the same thing into the same formula. If you simplify that, you're going to have 62.05. You continue like that, you get to the last score, which is 30. So if that is done, you create a table for it, the original score and the T-score. Then, like I said earlier, sometimes they can ask you to find the Z-score without the T-score. And what's the formula for Z-score? S minus S bar divided by standard deviation. That's just the formula for Z-score. But if you are asked to find the T-score, there's a relationship between T-score and Z-score, which is 50 plus 10 Z-score. So that's how to calculate T-score and Z-score. I don't know if it's clear. So you, madam.
It's clear, sir. Thank you very much.
I didn't really get the Z-score calculation.
Sorry?
You said something of Z-score. I didn't get it well.
Okay. I say sometimes the question can demand of you to find the Z-score without the T-score. I don't know if you get.
Okay.
So if I ask to find the Z-score, and what the formula for Z-score is S minus S bar divided by standard deviation only. So you don't need to be writing 50 plus 10Z. No. 50 plus 10Z is to find the T-score. So you try to know the difference between the Z-score and the T-score. If you are asked to find Z-score, you stick to S minus S bar divided by standard deviation only. But if you are asked to find the T-score, you have to write the formula 50 plus 10 Z-score. So know the difference between T-score and the Z-score. I hope it's clear.
Okay.
Yes, it's clear.
Do we have any more questions on this?
I think we are good to go on this.
Okay, so
okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. So I hope you are following STEMupAfrica on across all the channels.
And please, if you have any question of interest to you, do well to send it into the WhatsApp group. We'll look into it.
Yes, please. There is this 2024, 2025 questions.
Okay, please just send it so that I'll look into it.
All right.
You can send it to the WhatsApp group. So probably we'll fix a time for it. That will be convenient for everybody.
Please, sir, this table that you drew here, draw a table. I don't know, what is it for? The table I'm seeing.
Okay, the table is for the original score, which is the score given to you, and the T-score. Who are the original scores? Start from 40, 50, 80, 60, and 30. So that's why I draw a table for original score and the T-score. For when the original score is 40, what is my T-score? 42.79. And you now go to the next. What's the next score? 50. What's your T-score there? 47.5. Now that's how you write it down to the last number.
Okay.
Yes.
Doc, please, can you go to the question, the first answer? Let me just look at it.
Okay.
Which one? This question? Okay, sorry. I'm not...
So it's question 4. Question 4, yes. That's question 4 there.
Are you talking about this question?
No, it's not this question. It's not this one.
Solution. The solution that.
Solution. Okay, the solution.
Okay, here.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Please, I want to ask. That's II. What value is that? What is written there? Are you with me, sir?
That's the standard deviation. That's the question.
Okay, that is the short forms. SD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, standard deviation, and that is the formula in front.
Okay, thank you.
That is the symbol to represent standard deviation. XD stands for standard deviation. That is the symbol for it.
Okay, sir. Please, I was going to ask, sir. Please, what's the representation for variance? What they used to show variance? The one you talked about.
He said the standard deviation and variance is the same formula.
Variance is the same formula for standard deviation.
Without the square root. When you are calculating
the
for
variance is also a measure of dispersion. It's the same formula as standard deviation, but no square root. This time you don't need the square root. All you need to do is just write summation f into s minus s bar square over summation.
No, sir. I also mean.
No.
Yes, sir. I mean like what you wrote for standard deviation. This thing that looks like 0 or something.
The symbol.
Which one?
Maybe the symbol.
Which symbol do we use for variance, sir? That's what I'm asking. Thank you.
So it's a formula, but with no square roots. That is formula for variance.
No, hello, sir. I think what she's asking is, we represented standard deviation with this symbol, like 0.
Yes.
So she's asking that variance, are we going to represent it with V?
No, the symbol for variance is not VAR. That is for variance. VAR.
VAR.
The variance is just VAR. AR. That's for variance. There's no symbol for it. Just VAR. Then you write the same formula but with no square root. VAR is the same formula of standard deviation, but no square root this time around. No square root this time. That is the variance. In fact, some people normally define standard deviation. This is how some people define it. Standard deviation is the square root of the variance. That's how some people put it. Standard deviation is the square root of the variance. So this variance is a standard deviation without square root.
Okay, sir, please, I have a question. I came across one question that the formula for the standard deviation is, I don't know if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Okay, that the formula is S minus S bar all over N minus 1. When do we use that formula for standard deviation? That is square root of summation S minus S bar square all over N minus 1, all squared.
I think he's having network issue. Just hold on. He's trying to connect.
So, somebody asked a question. What is the question? Sorry.
Okay, I said I came across a question that the formula for standard deviation is summation S minus S bar square all over N minus 1. So that is square root, all squared. So when can we use that formula, and when can we use this particular formula?
They are the same thing. They are the same
Okay,
thing.
same thing.
Yes, they're the same thing. They are the same thing.
The same thing with the summation F S minus S square. You know,
yes,
your own formula has summation F, but you not get the same answer now.
No, you get the same answer. If you solve it, you are going to have the same answer.
Okay.
Going to have the same answer. But for me, I prefer it like this. It's very convenient like this for me. Okay. So that's why I normally go with this. But if you apply the same process, the answer will be the same.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
I think after this class, you should...
Sorry.
Okay.
Please, I want to answer that woman, the last speaker. Because she was talking about the formula that shows N minus 1 for variation. Yes. When we are calculating for population, when we are dealing with population, you can use Fx. That's summation F, which is number. But when we are dealing with sample, as it is written in the material, when we are dealing with samples, then we deal with N minus 1 or F minus 1. That N and F, they are the same thing.
Yes, they are the same.
I believe it's clear down.
They're the same, yes, they're the same.
When you say sample and population, please, what do you mean?
Population. Okay, let's answer.
Sample is derived from a population.
Yes.
Yes. Sample is derived from a population. Population is talking about the entirety of
which data? How will you know the data that is sample and data that is population?
See, let me tell you something. You know, remember I told you I made an error, Abby, of 25, right?
Yes.
For this calculation, if you use the correct value, the answer will be the same. The difference is significant. So whether sample or population, the difference is significant. Whether sample or population, the same mathematical expression can go.
Exactly.
Okay.
It can go.
All right, I'll try and use the two formula and solve one.
Yeah, the result, the difference is highly significant.
Okay.
Yes.
But please, I have a question, sir. When you talk about N is talking about the total number, like it's not the frequency, the number of your X. I believe that's
N and frequency, they are the same thing. So people use N and people use F. They're the same. So people like using N, some people like using F. So I like going with frequency so that it will be clear. Frequency.
Yes.
So it will be clear to everybody. Now, some people like using it as N.
I'm sorry, sir, I don't understand. I thought that from the material that N means like the way you have these numbers now, X, under the X column. The number of is 8. I think I'm seeing 8. That's N. Is that what it is? Because I'm getting confused.
Okay. Now that's what you're saying now. The total number it ought to be 8, right?
Yes, sir. If you are talking about N, is the total number from the X, like this, under the X column, which is just 8.
8, yes. So your F on N, yes, is 8. It's 8, not 10. It's 8.
Okay, so in using that formula now, we're going to do 8 minus 1.
Yes, 8 minus 1, yes. 8 minus 1, yes. 8 minus 1. At the end of the day, you discover that the difference, in fact, there's no difference. It's highly significant. The difference will be highly immaterial or insignificant.
Okay, let me just chip in something. There are some people that are viewing from YouTube Live. Please, if you have questions, please drop it in the chat. We'll respond to it too.
Okay, I just try that formula now, and it's the same thing. So can you?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's significant. Yes, it's the same.
Thank you.
Yes. Any more questions?
Okay, so so there's a Google form that I dropped on the chat, and I think the content. Some of you filled it yesterday. The form is still open. So I said I think the content of the form. Just your email, your WhatsApp number, then to indicate your department, then okay, there is also any question in statistics, because this period now we're doing statistics tutorial. So any topic of that you're finding challenging, just fill the Google form, tell us. These questions, these topics we're treating today, some people asked this question yesterday, and some also indicated it in the group, on the form too. So please just take notes. Then you have our email. The email is just at STEMupAfrica@gmail.com. That's what we're using for now. STEMupAfrica@gmail.com for now. Then if you go to your Google search or any search engine, if you just do @STEMupAfrica or #STEMupAfrica, you see all our social media channel will pop up, from YouTube, Facebook, I think we're also on TikTok, Threads, Twitter, X. So please just kindly follow us across all social media. Just that will go a long way for us. Then I don't know, do we still have more statistic questions on this particular topic we treated before I go to other things? Thank you very much, engineer. Thanks.
I thank you all. In the absence of no questions, I will leave you guys, and good night, everybody.
Okay, so.
Good night, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Thank you, engineer. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay.
So,
Thank you, sir.
So for those who are still online, I know some of you have maybe siblings, you have children. You can recommend this channel to your children. I want to just open the channel and show you some things that we do quickly. So this is the YouTube channel. Okay, yeah, it shows our live. So let me just give you a brief of what we do. So STEMupAfrica is a hub for exploring computing, STEM, that's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in Africa and around the world. So we share tutorials, projects, quizzes, and insights to inspire learning and innovation, building a brighter future through STEM. So if you have any topic, question that is a challenge to you, either in school or at workplace, we say you should send it to us or type it in the comment section. We'll make a step-by-step tutorial on it for you, just like at least you've seen it, just like we're doing right now. So please recommend it to your children. Oh, I went to stream it. So what we're doing right now is also streaming on YouTube, so you can see that it's showing Oh, I forgot that I'm not displaying. Let me, sorry. Most people they've already left. Let me stop sharing this screen and share what I was trying to show you for those who care to see what we're doing. So quickly, let me just show it to you. Okay, yes. So when I clicked that link, it took me here. So let me just quickly show you. So these are a lot of topics. If you go to the channel, you will see the first video here you see is on how to calculate median and mode, right, on group data. Then we also have how to calculate let me open this. So later you can just look at them. Bringing advert. Yes, this one is on how to check the description. Yes.
Get one free sachet when you buy 5 Sonia tomato mix.
So okay, yes, how to calculate. I think we did upper boundary, class mark, class size. This is also a past question too from your institution. Then, so this is for statistics, but let's go to other ones. I hope you are with me. Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So if you go here,
Yes,
you see other things too that we do, like this is something on physics. So for your science students, you can show this to them. This is something on calculus. Anybody that did science, this one is everybody in 100 level must do this course, even those in secondary school. So you can just explore the channel, show it to your children, show it to your maybe your brothers and sisters that are undergraduates. Then okay, let me just show you one sample question. So yes, this is something I did on Excel, how to just sum two numbers. We did this one on Excel too. Then a lot of things too, so you can just explore it. Recommend the channel, recommend us to people, and yeah. So maybe tomorrow, I don't know how your schedule is, or your schedule is. We will maybe we'll look at. So what time should we meet tomorrow? Okay, maybe I will still communicate that to you. I'll communicate that to you also. And then for the statistics, what we've done, I think there's a playlist. Let me show you how you can access it. On the channel, there is a playlist. There is this. Close this. If you go to statistics made easy, you see all the 4 videos. They are there, so you can also look it up. But let me just quickly show you. Yeah, if you come to playlist, the first the statistics If you open it, you see like about different videos. Yeah, this is the last one we did. So after this video now, it will take you to the
So
next.
we have another question again.
So you can see, you can just use this to move. These are all your past questions.
Good day. So
you can look at them later at your free time. Yeah.
Good day. So let's look at the question today under educational statistics. So let's read what the question says and let's see how.
All right, I think this is where we'll call it a ninth. Yes.
Sorry, Ma.
Yes, I'm with you.
So if we go to your channel in YouTube, we just type statistics made easy.
Let me show you.
And those
if you go to the channel, if you type statistics, you see all the statistics video. But there is we also try to group them as a playlist. Okay, let me share it with you again. All the videos we've done on statistics, they are in one playlist. You know the way you have music, where you arrange all your favorite music in one playlist, or maybe your village music, you arrange them separately, and maybe hip hop like that. So, let me just take you to the channel again, and they are all your past questions, so you can just look up them. I'm coming. Let me share. Yes, okay, this is it. Is this? No, not entire screen. Okay, just give me a moment. Let me share it again. I'm coming.
I'll tell my children about.
Yes, this channel there are a lot of WAEC, jump, past questions here. 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, masters, just like we're doing now. This is from masters today, but those who are also doing who are studying statistics, we can also find this very, very helpful. Why is this thing not opening? Let me open this. Okay, trying to share this screen. Okay, yes, this is it now. Yes. Okay, so I think, can you see the channel?
Yes.
Is it displaying?
No, I'm seeing what I was seeing before. Okay, is it this one? Contact them up at Gmail. Is that one?
Is that what?
Okay, now.
Is it showing now?
Yes, now.
Okay,
yes.
so if you come to this STEMupAfrica, if you can come here. So this we have almost all the videos we have them too in playlist. So but for statistics, that's the last video. This for the last for the past few weeks we've been doing videos on statistics. So we group them in one playlist. So we'll call it, for now we can also change the name, but for now it's just statistics made easy. This is it. That's what so when you go to the channel, apart from going to the video side, we have lots of things. Even the live we are doing today, this is the live. We did one yesterday, it's here. This is the one we are doing today.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So please just wait, let me explain this so this playlist, and then so this is for statistics, this is for limit and continuity, this is mathematics made easy. We have for trigonometry, geometry. We have this is for engineering students. Something on Bernoulli's principles. We have things, okay, this physics, calculus. So once you go to the playlist, you see lots of videos. Then here too, you see many other videos too that you can look up, but we also try to group them. Okay, so the channel is very rich. You can always contact us. Our email is what I displayed earlier. I can display it again. Then most of you have my phone number, so you can always, I always respond to my message.
Thank you.
All right. So somebody wanted to ask a question. So we will also communicate when the next class will be. So fill the Google form that we have there. So that we know the area where you are having a challenge. Okay, so you want to ask something? Is there anything? All right, so let's call it a night. Good night, everyone. See you next time.
Good night, ma.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good night.
So, okay, what you can also do, what we, this live stream, you can always go back and rewatch it. You can rewatch it. Okay. So, all the questions, all our discussions, they are on YouTube. Just go to this channel, go to the live, and check where you are having challenge. At least a lot of things that we discussed today. All right.
Okay, ma.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. Have a nice good night rest. Bye.
Bye.